Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Rays versus Blue Jays Major League Baseball matchup on Friday, March 29th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off all of your purchases. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge style service. These aren't available on the website, but they're still easy to get. You just got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. It's the Rays taking on the Jays, and of course the Rays, they just continue to march on. We saw them get out to the early lead on Toronto on Thursday, and this is just a team that you just don't want to mess with. It's like they just seem to find a way, right? Over the course of the season, just never really perfect. We saw them come up with that big winning streak last year, but really, it was really the body of work, and that's what baseball is really all about, the body of work over the course of the season, and that pretty much is how the Rays get it done. Next man up, right? Not a lot of superstars. When they do have superstars on the roster, they seem to be shipped out in a hurry. They definitely never pay them up, and instead they just ship them out. But what we saw from this team, Wander Franco back in the news on Thursday prior to the game, they put him on some physically unable to perform or some kind of administrative leave or something like that. I mean, come on, this guy's a felon, and at least that's what the early story is. Of course, I don't know if he's been tried or not tried. So if he hasn't been tried, he's not a felon, at this point. But let's just say where there's smoke, who the heck knows exactly what's going on there. But not good news for the Rays in that regard. But last year when he went out of the lineup, did not affect this team one bit. For the Blue Jays, I think, this is a rubber meets the road type season for them. They have traditionally struggled in these road spots, and of course most teams struggle against the Tampa Bay Rays. And with Bassett on the mound in this one, he's a guy that, I thought when he was with the Mets, I thought that he was kind of out of position in that rotation. He filled in for when DeGrom and Scherzer were out and was moved to the top of the rotation. Then he moved back to the middle of the rotation when they came back. It never really kind of settled in. Then he came to Toronto, and man, he did not look anything like the guy who was on the Mets. He got hit hard, and when he did get hit, and other times this guy can look like an absolute world beater. Very tough to figure out. Meanwhile, Savali on the mound here for the Rays, and got this guy over from the Guardians. We know that the Guardians, they simply grow pitchers on trees over there, and that's just what they do. They come up through that system, and man, they just seem to really know what they're doing. The thing about what you have here is a guy who is kind of middle of the road with the Guardians, traded to the Rays, a team that they seem to always find gold in the pot of gold at the bottom of the rainbow when they do their trades. Might not always seem like the sexiest trade in the world, but it always seems to work out for them. I'm going to guess it does again here. I'm going to take the Rays, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.